We are looking at Wednesday, Thursday Bellwork for February 24th, February 25th. We're looking at two nonfiction texts today, and we're going to be looking at our Ella Baker and Duke Ellington and some facts about them, and then we're going to be answering 4 questions. So let's look at the first question here. From the text, a reader can infer. All right. Infer means from the clues. It's not going to directly tell us. We got to figure out which one of these the clues are telling us. Which of the following is most true? Which adjective best describes? Oh, adjective. Okay, it means what kind. Tells what kind of person she was. And then according to the text, Ella Baker most enjoyed. So there we have that. All right, we're going to go ahead and look at these questions too so that we can just get moving. Which of the following events took place before? Okay, I want to circle that. Ellington played at Carnegie Hall. So we need to pay attention to that. Why did the author most likely write the text? Okay, most likely write the text. Which of the following can be inferred? There's inferencing again from the text. Again, it's going to give us clues, and then we're going to have to figure out which one of these comes from the clues. And then, for which event caused Ellington to practice music more seriously? So which event caused, okay, more seriously. All right, so we're going to be reading about Ella Baker and Duke Ellington. Okay, Ella Baker is not as well known as many leaders of the civil rights, but she played a very big part in reshaping America. Baker grew up in North Carolina. Growing up, she listened to her grandmother's stories. Her grandmother had been a slave and shared many of her heartbreaking stories with Baker. Baker's grandmother refused to be broken by slavery. She was strong-willed and passionate. Ella grew to become much like her grandmother. She went on to fight for justice and equality for all people, no matter the color of their skin. Baker worked for and even started many organizations that worked toward her goals for African American people. I love that. She did not find her place in the spotlight. Rather, she found her passion in helping young people grow into leaders who would continue the movement of nonviolent protest. She earned the nickname Fundi, which means a person who teaches a craft to the next generation. It is a word from the Swahili language. All right, and that Swahili comes from that country of Swaziland in Africa. All right, from the text, the reader can infer that Ella was fearful. No, that's not what that was talking about. She wanted to become like her grandmother. She went on to fight for justice and equality. Absolutely not. Ella wished her grandmother was not so prideful. No, she loved the pride her grandmother had, that she was not broken by slavery. In fact, that inspired Ella to move on, to keep going. Eliminate that. Ella Baker was inspired by her grandmother's story. Absolutely. How do we know that? Because it says right here, she became much like her grandmother. She went on to fight for justice and equality for no matter the color of their skin. Good job, Ella. I'm so glad. All right, 2. Which of the following is most true? Okay, so we're looking at most true. Baker earned her nickname because she enjoyed teaching others. Okay, that is a possibility because it says right here, which means a person, I'm going to go back another line, a person who teaches a craft to the next generation. Earned her nickname because she enjoyed teaching others. Baker earned her nickname because she showed strength. Well, she did show strength, but that's not where her nickname came from. Baker earned her nickname because she fought for women. Yes, she did, but that is not how she got her nickname. So A is correct. All right, we're moving on to our Duke Ellington. He is an amazing African-American musician. I hope that maybe you have heard some of his music at some point in time. All right, so we're going to be focusing on our questions. Duke Ellington is one of the most important musicians to have ever lived and considered one of the greatest jazz musicians of all time. I like that. But did you know he didn't even like practicing piano? As a child, he preferred baseball to music and often skipped lessons. It wasn't until he was 14 years old that he became serious about music after hearing pianist playing at a pool hall. Okay, so this right here became serious after hearing a pianist. Ellington focused his energy into learning to read and write music. He worked during the day and studied music in the evenings. Wow, that's very determined. He started a band and played at parties in Washington, D.C. His band played for both white and black people. This was very unusual at that time in history. Ellington was quickly noticed for his talent. He was asked to play at Harlem's biggest jazz venue as well as Carnegie Hall. All right, so I know there was a question about Carnegie Hall. Okay, so let's go. Ellington was so loved, he was even awarded a medal by the President of the United States. All right, so let's look to see how we can answer our questions from here. All right, which of the following happened before he played at Carnegie Hall? Okay, well, this looks like it came afterwards, so we're going to eliminate A. He was invited to the White House. Okay, let's see if that's true. Focused his energy. He started a band and played at parties. His band was both. Well, he did get the an award from the president. He had to be invited to the White House, but that wasn't before he started a band. Let's see right here. It says he started a band, so that is above that. So yes, C is my correct answer. All right, number 2. Why did the author most likely write the text? All right, let's see. To persuade others to practice piano? Well, no, that's not really trying to persuade us. That's just giving us information. To give information about the life of Duke Ellington? That's a possibility, yes. To persuade others that Duke Ellington is the greatest jazz artist of all time? Well, he's not trying to I didn't see that going on. So, correct answer is B. All right, thank you. This is Thursday. This is Wednesday. This is Thursday.